See if the button works. Hey,
No.
look at that. It worked. I love this shit. I'll tell you what. Alright, let's get everything queued up for the radio. Quiet on the set. Zoom Room Video Communications brought to you by the BMC.
The oracle foretold 2 idiots would misinterpret the news. Welcome to lunch with Jack and Laz show. They can't read Welcome to lunch with Jack and Laz show, where nobody knows what the hell is going on.
That's right. We haven't got a clue. Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we sit here and question our own sanity, and Waldo cheers a bunch of bits. Thank you, Waldo. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. It's another day.
It is Fruck Awesome Friday right here on NBNN. It is Friday, January 10th. 2020. I tell you what, where are my flying cars, man? I tell you what,
you know what? The Jetsons were off by like a century.
Yeah,
I am sorry to say, but it's like I wish the Jetsons reality was true.
Hey, Waldo, for the resub, 16 months. Thank you very much. And that'll be a game of marbles. We owe a couple of games of marbles. We're going to get really behind if this keeps up.
But, and that just means we increase the rate where we play marbles.
There you go.
And
201 bits. Thank you very much. And I guess I should, hold on. Let's, do I have him in there?
Oh, yeah.
Give me a second.
What are you trying to find?
Trying to get my shit together. That's what I'm trying to find.
What I was testing out my noise gate before the show just to make sure it was working for some odd reason. It changed over the holidays or something. I don't know.
Is
Windows update, drivers updates. I restarted my computer. Whatever.
Why is it want to do that?
That's how things work. Yay, Torque. Thank you for the raid.
Torque.
So, Waldo, did you want to choose a map between 1 and 52? I'm willing to bet Waldo chooses 42.
Bacon! Bacon. Eve Midnight. How are you? Yes, let's make those announcements. Let's get everything out for today. Let's,
Oh, you're finally spamming stuff?
Well, I didn't do it till like halfway through the show yesterday because I was so excited about
coming back
and all the other great stuff. Yeah, absolutely. I've got a shout out to a certain somebody for an interview, so we'll see what's going on.
Yeah, that's nice.
That done. Okay, and all that stuff is pretty much done. Of course, went back just to check the records and all sorts of fun stuff. Going into season 5. That's right, season 5.
I know, nearly 5 years of doing this stuff.
But
I'll be going into season 5 of The Magicians in a couple of days.
Magicians?
The Magicians is an awesome TV show.
But I took a look back on YouTube, and looks like we average 200 shows a year. And I says, well, we got a lot more because total videos, we've produced over 1,200 videos on YouTube, 1,213 as of yesterday in total. That's everything from the very first one that we're going to show you today, the very first YouTube post ever made by NBNN, and boy, it is lame as fuck, I tell you what.
Well, I'm playing it right now, but on mute.
Skeggy. Yeah, it's nothing fantastic, but that's what the vision was back in the day, just to go out and capture crazy stuff. Got to give a big shout out to Torque out there. He stayed behind the scenes yesterday after the show and caught Lord British doing some PvP with a few of the players. Basically, I guess it was Fazole. But he followed them around and posted a cool little video that you find in the forums. So go check that out and give that a thumbs up because it was pretty cool.
Yep.
But did we ever get a track number out of Waldo?
No, we did not.
He said 42.
I said 42 because that's what he normally chooses.
I didn't know.
And I clicked random on my stream. Yep. So the first video posted on the NBNN News YouTube channel was the naked wrestling, but that's not the very first video that you created. The first video you created was actually the BMC Crafting Fair.
This is, again, the very first one posted. I will have to look at the date of the crafting fair. We'll do that. Matter of fact,
trust me, I know it's the BMC Crafting Fair because that's when we were talking about all of it, and that's where Zeke gave you the idea for the name of NBNN News.
I don't know. Well, yeah, I guess I might have done some stuff. Well, actually, we streamed it. I don't know if I actually... no, I did record that. We have that.
No, the BMC Crafting Fair was just recorded because that's where Scrota's in the background. Because we're like... Scrota's was at the time was in everything somehow. Always in the background.
Yes. I got that as well.
Then I gave Lord British a flaming sword. All kinds of great stuff. He crafted his first time. First thing.
We're gonna hit random. We're gonna get this out of the way first because I haven't seen anything from Waldo out there.
Random. So y'all know what that means. It is time to do exclamation mark play
for the bits. Click start, you mean?
And let's click start in 3, 2, 1, start. 69 seconds to join in on both streams. Don't forget that's twitch.tv/NBNN News and twitch.tv/
play on your stream today and make things a little bit different.
What? You're actually going to play on my stream?
Playing on your stream. That's right.
Yeah. Don't forget, the winner is going to be the recipient of some scrolls, unless Lazar or myself wins, and then you've got the fun thing of looking at sending me scrolls.
That's right.
Yeah,
you
in your
send
dreams.
Jack all your scrolls
Hey,
if he
man.
wins.
Not.
But while we're waiting on that, I gotta go look. Let me go look. I can find that by doing a search for BMC. So hold on.
Sort by date added, oldest.
That's what I did, and this is the oldest video that I've got up there. That's exactly how I got this. So
yeah, but you started posting those 4 years ago.
I will find out.
Yeah. So
as we head on down the track, let's see who's gonna. Whoa! Zelgordis ejected already. Sin assist with the pirate flag. Looks like he's out in front. And he's got a nice lead. The Maynard with the bounce out. He's ejected. Irish Eyes ejected along with them. Eve Midnight ejected. Skeggy Media ejected. I love this stuff. We're playing multi-lane madness.
yeah.
Gimpy's ejected.
Yeah. The funny part is like the first
Azrael
year,
Reborn took the lead. Botox says
year and a
screw
half.
that. Venetrix ejected. Mom ejected. This is crazy. I love this. And Botox in the lead with Azrael Reborn chasing and passing them.
and I
Azrael
muted my
wants
microphone
this.
on accident.
You did what again? You muted yourself?
I muted my. I was trying to say that like the first year and a half of NBNN news, we're covering every single in-game event.
We went everywhere. I tell you what.
Single event that we knew about, and we would stream it.
And some we didn't know about.
Even some we didn't know about. The hard part about that was early on, not a lot of people were respecting time.
Yes.
So they would say this event starts at like 1 o'clock and it goes until 2 o'clock.
We get started around 3:30
and go until 8.
Azazel Reborn, congratulations! You're the winner. Give me a shout out. What's your name?
In the lead on my stream and just about to finish. The Maynard is the victor.
And to top that off, we're going to open up first giveaway. Going to be giving you all a pair of green growth potions. That's right. We'll put the ticker in motion at the same time up there on the hat because, you know, I'm a little slow today getting started.
Yes. I don't know what you're talking about. There you go. Yeah, there. I sent Maynard some scrolls.
Maynard.
As soon as it decides to, they're gone.
Still Golds. Thank you for the follow. Hope I got that name
thank
right.
You. And yeah, so if you actually go through and you look at the NBNN news archive, you will see like PvP events, naked wrestling. I'm not seeing the very first BMC crafting fair.
Yeah, hang on. That got that got caught up on me quicker, so I never did get to start my search. But you can, I can do a search at least once I get into the videos here.
And then you end up with like Violation doing stuff, Lord British joining parties, so hunting, weddings, us doing silly shit. Into the world parties.
The crafting fair was June of 2015. This was in March, right after we started, because we started on March 17th.
Nope, I disagree with that.
I'm telling you, it's published June 20th.
I disagree. I disagree with that.
Is BMC crafting fair May 23rd. You're absolutely right. There is a BMC crafting fair on May 23rd. Yes, indeed.
But
I got two of them. Yeah. That's why I just went with the first one. So
and it took you that was a patch from 5.8. So I don't know how long it took you to actually upload that one to YouTube.
I don't know, but anyway.
But that's one's. I mean, you could end up with all kinds of stuff. But the very first thing that you recorded actually was the BMC crafting fair. That was the very beginning.
Well, according to
after
that, this was the first. And again, I don't know why that didn't come up like that.
You would actually have to go through and look at the files that you actually recorded to see if you have the original BMC one. Let me see if I still have any of those old videos or if I deleted them.
Well, they're on YouTube.
Well, no. I'm talking about like
I mean, I've got a NAS box full of stuff from probably. I put everything on there, and I question whether I even need it with YouTube these days. But anyway, I'm gonna play this video or not, just for giggles and grins.
I was playing it on mute because the audio will freak people out.
Oh, well,
as horrific as it is, and I already clicked off of it, and I'd have to go like hitting back.
Go back and play it again.
Yeah. No. It did have the Eye of the Tiger soundtrack.
Yes.
Yeah. And we used to actually do interviews with people in the community.
Speaking of interviews, we've got an interview coming up.
We do?
We do, absolutely. Because you don't know about it because I just set it up 20 minutes ago, that's why.
Oh.
What happened there?
With whom?
We're going to have Elgarian come visit us here and talk to us a little bit about how he got where he is, what happened, all that good stuff, and give us some insight from his point of view as the new community manager. So look forward to that next week. I'll sit down. I sent him a message shortly before the show, and he said he'd love to do it. So we'll plan on doing that next week. So tune in next week for that. We'll have Elgarian here. We'll ask him a few questions because I happen to be watching, and again, I don't want to spoil it, but I was tuned in when he announced that he was going to be leaving, and all this fell into place. So I'd like to hear, his take on it all. Nice, and I'm sure everybody else would like to hear that. So anyway, moving right along. Exclamation! I love free shit for a chance to win a couple of green.
I think I would have to boot up my other computer and look for videos.
Don't kill yourself. Anybody who wants to see any of this stuff, go out to NBNN News on YouTube. It's all out there. You can go catch stuff from ages ago.
And I just noticed something. The crafting fair that you have on there.
Yeah.
Is not the original crafting fair, I don't think.
It's out there. I know that.
Yeah.
I have to do a little bit more poking around this weekend and pull out some stuff.
Yeah, because I don't think that was the the one from April. I don't think was the original crafting fair or the one from what month is January, February, March, April, May? From May was the first. I don't think that was the first. I think that was a later one.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, moving right along.
Dun, 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 dun. Now we're gonna talk about like that thing about
Gonna tell everybody to tune in this afternoon for the live stream, find out the latest right from the devs, see what Chris and the staff have to say about the progress, what they've got up their sleeves this week.
Yeah, they do have that live stream today with the Shroud 2020 Vision live stream. Ooh. And there's a phrase of pace.
The phrase that pays. What is the phrase that pays? If
I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to skim through it. I'm not seeing anything in quotation marks.
Should be at the bottom, no? Oh, no, he put the second quarter. He put the 2000 vision in there.
Yeah, he put the 2020 vision in there. No phrase that pays in the hold on.
All the way at the bottom.
Dun, 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 dun. Nope.
Don't see it.
Unless it's the weather out there is frightful.
Might still be.
Yeah, the weather outside is frightful.
Yep,
appears to be
like.
the thing. The phrase that pays.
And if it's not, that's what we're posting. So.
Yeah. Oops.
And you can start posting that now. So.
And maybe I'll still win because I haven't won it.
It's happened, yeah.
So we do have that. We know that's coming out later this afternoon, but before then, we can give you all a preview of what's in the Shroud 2020 vision. Ooh, and the things that you can expect in the year 2020. And aloha.
So you were covering that. Where were we when we stopped yesterday?
Quarter one.
Q1.
Yes.
Q1.
Mounts and fertilizer.
Yes. Fertilizer not mentioned in here at all.
Mounts are.
So are we ready for quarter one of 2020?
Absolutely. Up on screen.
Okay, then we have quarter one of 2020. Their primary goals for 2020 are going to be episode 2 overworld map, live in a real way with pots moving in. Yeah, we're going to have some new lands and some new pots.
But.
Oh, joy.
And a brand new challenge dungeon called the Halls of Balance. This is the working title for a new scene that is the episode 2 version of the challenge dungeon, aka Chillblains Compendium of Pain and Suffering. I don't know why they're dropping Chillblains, because Chillblain was the developer that created that, or as we refer to it as Chili Beans.
Chili Beans.
Yes. This will primarily be a linear dungeon that gets progressively harder.
In other words, Chillblains.
The idea being that it will get so difficult that players will never beat it completely.
Yes.
In reality, just remember, it's going to take you at least 1 year to GM a single skill of intense gameplay.
Yeah, I remember the last time they said that.
Well,
3 days later, we have our first GM.
Chris has commented on this dungeon that,
Thank
of
you,
course,
Lancel.
He's going to make it so that hopefully, Lancel, thank you very much.
Yeah.
That it's going to get to a point where it's going to test, of course, whether you can solo, which he intends it not to. He's, looking for more the party thing. But he says he's always surprised about it. But he also mentioned that if people are able to get to it, then he's going to add more to make it even harder. So he will progressively keep making it harder and extending it.
The problem there is the way that he's progressively made things harder in the past is, I'm just going to add a 0 for the hit points and increase their resistances. He's not diversifying the skills that were being tremendously used. I know.
Yeah, facing mobs, totally immune to magic, totally immune to weapons.
Yeah. Then the idea being that it will get so difficult that players will never beat it completely. The reality is more likely they will beat it and will make it tougher or add more rooms at the end, and it will continue to help us identify what really is the upper limit for encounter difficulty. This will also be used to drive some new in-game rankings in the existing player rankings. The Bard skill tree might finally appear.
Bards.
This will be a new tree in the strategy section that will be music driven, and I wish I had that on video because Tyrion went for a jump, hesitated, and missed. Yes.
Don't you have any kitty cams set up out there? No.
But he is on my dresser and can't have that, so we've got him up here.
Look at that boy. Look how big he's gotten.
I know. Tyrion is getting so huge.
Tyrion is terrible.
Still a menace. So the Bard skill tree will be music-driven skills. I don't know if you're going to be able to... What all is going to really happen?
Well, I'm still curious, and of course, we're going to have to wait and see. Are you going to be stuck with your instrument in hand as a bard, being a fully secondary support, not able to attack?
Can you use that your lute or your instrument as a bludgeon?
Hey, there you go.
Should be able to. Yeah.
Whack him over the head with
the durability actually makes sense. Yeah, that's right.
Plus 10 loot of undead slaying.
That way you can go tune those monsters up. And then
or down.
Let's see. Or down.
There you go. Down. There you go.
Drop D-Town his ass.
That's right.
Another great ride of the El Kabong.
There will be a major combat balance pass. This is long overdue and very important to existing high-end players. While an initial pass will be made in January, even more passes will be done over time based on findings from the hub. Now, what kind of balance passes are these, man? Are these going to be monster AI improvements? Are they going to be... what are they going to be?
I've heard a little of both, so...
Play.
Yeah, I'll see it when I believe it.
Yeah. Prospectors Canyon is a working title for a new mine scene. Current plan for this is to
and myself are looking forward to this one.
You want to go strip mining some stuff? Current plan for this is not to make it an underground mine scene, but rather more of an ore-rich, branching slot canyon or ravine that snakes and winds through a large scene. Miners need more fresh air.
300 nodes to be reduced to 3 nodes after.
Hey, I'm waiting for a forest to actually be choppable. Because why do the miners get all the loves? Why don't the lumberjacks get any love? Where's the forest with all the trees
and all of its 4 trees?
Exactly. It's like, come on, we need trees to chop down.
I remember you could just walk up to just about any tree back in the day.
Every tree in UO. I know. Then custom NPC Combos, player-written branching dialogue trees for NPCs using Ink markup language. This should go live in January. Currently broken on QA, but it is out there and continue to receive updates to allow more flexibility and options over time. Don't forget that Ink is going to allow us to create player-created quests with NPCs. It will also allow you to update your
NPC
towns,
vendor dialogue, all sorts of fun stuff.
all kinds of stuff. Initially, the first iteration is probably not going to be that expansive. It's probably going to be extremely limited and then grow over time. But we will see. And Irish Eyes, you missed that by like a minute and a half. Because, we're only Lancel got in on this one.
Exclamation, I love free shit. Give you all a couple more minutes before we do the first drawing.
And as a forum post that Chris made, 2020 is going to be his New Year's resolution is to make loot not suck.
Make loot not suck.
Forgetting that almost all New Year's resolutions are quickly abandoned, as someone pointed out in the forums, which made me laugh hysterically. But major loot and reward overhaul, currently one of the top concerns for existing players, and will be a large part of our focus for quarter 1, quarter 2.
Oh, come on. I'm tired of killing dragons and getting 30 scales and 15 gold.
Well, Lancel actually says, or is that how he intends it? To be abandoned. We shall see as the loot changes. For me, that is one. Whoever is working on the loot tables needs to play the game. Don't do it organization by spreadsheet. Play.
They need to remove all the ads and papers and bulletin flyers flying around.
Anything that can be crafted should also not be loot. Unless it's
I just
armor.
never understood that. But I understand it might have been a placeholder and a filler and a really great idea, but I haven't
I
haven't crafted a potion since I started alchemy.
Yeah, it's like there's no reason for anybody to ever go into alchemy for crafting potions. I remember like selling barrels and barrels of kegs in UO when I was
kegs with 100 potions in them.
Kegs with 100 potions, and being able to actually make a lifestyle out of that in Shroud, no. But we also need potion kegs.
The loot table dev needs to grind. That's right.
Yes, the loot table dev needs to grind. It needs to understand what the player complaints are. And that's actually one where it will become a fun conversation with Elgarian as the community manager. So that way, because he'll be interacting with players. And I'm glad that is happening. So we do have miscellaneous other minor additions include more server ranking categories. Second ring slot
should be in any day now. That second ring slot.
I know that second ring slot should be patched in any day now. The improved deco scaling options, Lua feature expansions, GM feature expansion. Then for those that have been asking for tiered subscription options, those will also be oncoming for those that have a subscription still. After I issued my developer challenge, I canceled all of my subscriptions. We just need a developer to finish my developer challenge.
Never gonna happen. Drop it.
Hey, man.
Yeah, drop it.
You act like it was a difficult challenge.
Drop it.
That's what the purpose of developer challenges are for.
Drop it.
Moving right along.
Maps. We'll be restoring
I like this
the more
idea.
feature-rich web-based soda map system back in place with the community-driven map content creation, but in a faster delivery system than before. While Catnip Games will host the system, we plan on turning this over to be under the control of the community. Yay! Maps.
Indeed. Gonna be back to player-controlled maps. Absolutely.
Yes, player-controlled maps. Yay. So that way we can actually have things in-game like that thing at one point in time that actually showed us where lots were in Owl's Head, as well as who owned said lot.
Well, that actually still all functions on the web version, but not on the in-game map. And I
know. Ever since they moved it, it's yeah.
So when do I get the ability to set a waypoint?
maybe after the community-driven maps, and then maybe it will be also interactable.
I want waypoints.
Yeah. And Lancel is actually saying that Chris tweeted about the ring slot like 15 minutes ago.
You think?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I haven't checked his tweets in like 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 days. I don't know.
I want to be able to click on the map and set waypoints.
Yeah.
I get lost easy.
Yeah. All else you have to remember is /unstuck. It gets you back to where you teleported in.
/stuck.
/stuck. Oh yeah. For the bard tree, they'd better have a seduction skill set, so that way you can seduce a mimic, seduce a troll, do whatever. I know. I'm asking for too many logical things.
That's the staple of the bard.
I know.
No. The bards get to choose the target of the monsters.
I am sorry to say, but I'm gonna have to pull up the meme about dragons and what people do with dragons, and a picture of a certain donkey. Yeah.
I don't
new
think
creatures.
You can share that on live stream.
I can share that,
but you can share that in Discord.
Fine. Yeah. I can share it everywhere. Then let's see. New creatures coming in, including some big cats. The koala bear pet, which is going to be a charity item for the Australia fires.
That's right.
Plus a secret. Then party size, they are going to work on expanding the party size up to 24 players in a raid size party.
Players.
Yeah, along with a toggle for condensed party user interface. Depending on what challenges we encounter with this, there is a chance this could slip into quarter 2.
A chance.
Quarter 7?
Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah. There's also going to be the verbose mode option for combat. This will give a very detailed log of combat showing behind the scenes calculations that were done to reach final numbers.
Oh my God, they're going to display Shroud Math.
Shroud Math will be exposed. So that way everybody can sit there and say, 1 + 1 does not equal 5.
Equals
1 + 1 is 1 more than 1.
Well,
that's right.
Yeah, Shroud Math.
More Shroud Math coming up.
Shroud Math. Attenuation was removed after a couple scenes. Receive a balance pass. For release 74 in January, this will be changed to only attenuate players over level 100. Going forward, our goal is to remove this system completely and instead improve the content and skill balance to be within our design ranges for experience rewards. Monsters are probably going to get a lot more difficult.
Yes.
Yay. No longer possibly will you be hunting with that ring of fire, ice field, and everything else, and kite everything through that over and over again. Possibly.
Come on.
I'm hoping for some dodge techniques there. Some of the smarter NPCs to actually walk around the fire.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's like you see fire, walk around it. Yay!
Yeah,
thank you
that's
again,
where Earthquake
Lancel.
comes in.
Lancel, thank you for the bits.
Yeah. And then
we'll have a little popcorn. Nom 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 nom.
We'll have a game of marbles right after we get through build systems. How about that?
Sounds like a winner.
Yeah. Build system, moving to a more robust build system, delivery system, and publishing practices. While this isn't directly visible to the players, the result will improve the quality of the game. It means we'll be able to always keep QA up and current Yay!
Nice.
That patches through our system will be smaller and faster to download and install. Yeah, absolutely. The other thing that I would request is that on QA, every time it's updated, said with a thing saying, go test this, go test this, go test this. This is the new system, go test it. And that way it's like, it can be tested extensively. And so it's one.
People know what they're going after. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
Please change the message of the day to what you want tested.
I wouldn't use the message of the day for that. You would want something more
pop
explicit
up in the middle of
about
the screen, like a notification. Yeah.
Well, pop
MOTD works. Probably a lot easier to use the MOTD.
You probably don't want that just because it doesn't have enough characters for it. Otherwise, it's going to be go test new challenge dungeon.
Anyway, moving right along.
I think a forum post or something like that would be like build number QA. This is the things we want tested. This is the new improvements. Let's see. The patch frequency and quality will both improve. With our old extremely long build process, we rarely rejected builds due to issues. We knew that would mean no patch for the players for almost a full day. Our current goal is to make our start to delivered process under 2 hours. Progress was made over Christmas break, but some more work is still needed.
Indeed.
On the build system. As Chris tweeted, it just means they fail quicker. The builds.
Did we get a track number from Lancel? And while we're waiting for that,
no, we didn't. We didn't ask Lancel for a track
that giveaway. We're gonna pick ourselves a winner. And Dark Blue Monkey, congratulations!
Oh, she said 22 on your stream, 22 on my stream.
Acacia.
The laboratory. I know. It's like we need to go pick up some hookers. I mean, I don't. What's that 22 Acacia Ave, you know? Isn't that hookers? Hookers and blow?
Oops, I clicked start already.
You click start, so I will go ahead and click start. Just that way. Don't forget, join in on both streams. Make sure that you see your name on my list. You've got about a minute to join in on both streams or less. It is going by. Yes. 22 Acacia Avenue is where you go to find the hookers. You'll find it's warm inside and the red light's burning bright today. Woohoo!
Indeed.
Yeah.
And the next giveaway's open. 10,000 gold. Give it away at the end of the stream here in about 20 minutes, not even. Exclamation, I love free shit. Exclamation play to get in on the marbles action. And of course, welcome you all back to season 5.
Now, is Charlotte the Harlot a different song? I can't remember.
Charlotte the Harlot was the name they used to play L'Amour. Charlotte and the Harlots.
Well, so the funny thing is,
oops.
So 22 Acacia Avenue, I actually just Googled the lyrics just for grins. It actually references Charlotte, and then after it's like, man, I remember a song called Charlotte the Harlot. They also have a song called Charlotte the Harlot.
Yeah, I believe they do.
One in a long time. Yeah, I need more Maiden in my life. Yes. So we do have everybody dropping down. It looks like Lancel is the first one to go down because she went straight down the tube.
We've got Botox and Dune Bugs. And everybody else, it's going to be a mess coming up in here in a minute. And Dune Bugs takes the lead.
Uh-oh. You know who's in 10th place?
You?
Sagewise. No, you're I'm in 9th place, you're in 8th place, but let's go check to see how close. Oh, now you're in 9th place, I'm in 8th place.
You're not even in any place that I can see. You're not in the top 10. The Dune Bugs
As long as I'm beating you, that's all that matters. But we
Beat
do
it,
have
beat it.
we do have the hamster ball screwing with people, but Mom took the lead. So Trick Steve is right behind him. Where is Lancel? Lancel is going down the blue hole or the brown hole.
We got some marble on marble action happening out there.
Oh, you do? That's never fun. And
Lancel slides on through for the win.
Mom's at the final mixer, but will she be able to go through it? But no, she's not. NBNN News ejected.
Ejected.
I've got some bad news for everybody. It appears that we have the Maynard winning again.
Congratulations to Maynard.
Yeah. Congrats, Maynard. So, what are you most looking forward to in quarter one out of that list? I mean, we don't have to go through the entire year as of yet.
Probably most the maps is what really all around maps. Putting the maps back in the community hands and getting that all taken care of, because there's a lot of scenes that are hurting right now without their maps.
Yeah.
And so just give me one moment and I'll get that to you here.
I think I'm more interested in the Inky integration, just because I know some of the quests that players have created have been so great, and I'm looking forward for more interaction
without Inky and player created quests.
I know,
so,
but like with even more, we're gonna end up with even better good stuff.
Indeed.
And then Amazon is like blowing stuff up, and then everybody is like sending things, and then people are threatening to tie me up.
Threatening to tie you up.
To prevent me from leaving.
That's right.
I don't like being tied up. Not my kink.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. I can do the tying up.
You don't mind.
I can do the tying up and like leave someone.
But you don't like being the tie-e. Okay.
Not my kink. So yeah.
Well,
no. Flair's not.
If you're the one doing the tying.
Yeah.
I mean,
saying that Flair would tie me up, she would probably do all kinds of other weird things, because I am on her list of people that she wants to literally kill. At the same time as hug. So it's like hug, kill. It depends on her mood. So we will see what ends up happening there. It doesn't help that I keep on sharing pictures of Flair in a dress with people on my stream. I don't know why I would do that. Let's see if I have one handy. Is it on my desktop? Come on.
If you don't have one handy, I'll die laughing.
Hold on.
Hold on. One.
I don't know what anybody would say that I would have a picture of Flair on my desktop to share with people. I don't.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
I don't. I would never show a picture of Flair in a dress on my stream, with
shooting
like
wearing
shooting lasers out of her eyes and smiling and sticking her tongue out at the same time. And now she's like, "You're not that far away. I have the truck and the gun. I don't hugs, kisses, tie me up." She wants to.
She'll hop on a horse and come over and kick your ass.
Yeah. Hold on. It's like, I don't know who would ever do these things. Not me, but these are unedited pictures. These are the raw files that were sent to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't know exactly. And I have an unedited death wish. It is true.
Bulgarian and community avatar, thank you very much
congrats.
for the raid.
I like how Econdis is sharing those pictures.
I was gonna say Econdis has got some fodder in there. I tell you what.
Yeah,
Econdis has got them really handy.
I know it's yeah. He saved them for a rainy day. I don't know. But yes, so Q1, lots of things to look forward to. I also look forward to the improvements in the major combat balance pass, because I want to see more diversity in enemy AI behaviors, starting at tier 1 all the way through tier 5 and tier 10 and above.
Major loot.
I'm looking forward to
gonna be another one.
Yeah, major loot upgrades or changes, overhaul. The map system, as well as the Inky integration. So those things I am actually looking forward to. I know parts of it are already on the QA for some of it, and I know some of it. I mean, that was based off of Chris's tweets. I have not logged into the QA since Christmas, so make sure log in the QA. Yeah. I know. Yeah,
just a little bit behind there, but yes, that was for what did we say? Q1 2020, and we'll pick this up again.
Yeah.
On Monday, we'll cover Q2 and beyond throughout next week.
Well, Monday there may not be a show.
There may not be a show on Monday because
I'm driving to Florida. It's an 18-hour drive. I have to pack up one of my desktops, take it with me. I need my wireless card to show up so that way I can connect to the internet places. And from there,
does that mean what I think it means?
I will be there for about a month.
Okay.
Just see how things work.
So Jack's gonna take the test. He's gonna take a trip down, and he's gonna be here.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I will be sunning my butthole daily, just for fun. But second ring slot is on the QA server right now, but currently there is the ability to equip 2 of the same arties. Currently, we know that that's not the intent. So yeah.
I haven't heard anything to the contrary. Again, as things get
Chris's
tougher,
tweets,
you're
man.
going to need, again, we'll keep an eye on it and we'll let you know. But we are running tight on time, so we're going to just jump over to the NBNN Shroud Avatar Community Calendar, which is brought to you by our good friends over at Rebatest. And if you're looking to get some free goods, that's right, they're free. Is pretty much get what you pay for. You get to buy and try the product, and you get reimbursed for it. And all you need is Amazon and a PayPal account. And I'll tell you more about this in a couple of minutes.
That's right. You need to go to nbnn.info, click on the calendar button, so that way you too can look at the aggregated mess of all the Google public calendars related to Shroud that guy knows about. If you have a Google public calendar related to Shroud, you want it hooked up, so that way your calendar can be in all this mess of all the Google public calendar. You need to email news@nbnn.info with a link to that calendar. Make sure it is a Google public calendar. Otherwise, you can't do anything with it. And that way we can talk about your events, depending on what how I'm feeling.
That's right.
But first and foremost, all times of the community calendar are Central Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia Time.
Britannia Time.
Monday through Friday, 12s and 6s around the clock. You need to tune in your Ether amplifiers to Radio Radio Free Britannia to listen to 2 idiots interpreting the news, so you don't have to. A little show called Lunch
with us.
We've only been doing this for 4.5 years. It's amazing.
5.5 years.
A long ass time.
Long ass time.
Yeah.
Then
Marcus, after that,
thank you for the bits.
7 p.m. on Radio Free Britannia is going to be the 70s at 7. At 8 o'clock, it's going to be the Beat of Novia with the lean Dragonfire. It's 8 p.m. on Radio Free Britannia is the Outlanders with Parson Bar in Vassler. At 10 p.m. on Radio Free Britannia is the Weckard Room with Waz's Wad, where he talks about oldies.
Oldies.
Which takes us to Saturday. Starts off 6 a.m. with the finest live show brought to you from a guy down under in Justin. It's Wake Up, New Britannia, with Wolfdom and Justin. Radio Free Britannia. 9 a.m. Echoes from the Caverns on Virtue Radio. 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. 4 p.m. is going to be the Rockin' Power Hours with DJ Mick Foley on Virtue Radio between 4 and 6, which takes us to 4 p.m. in-game. EVL's doing their Virtue League PvP tournament. Don't forget, multiple tiers of PvP goodness. As long as they're still doing that. I haven't been out to it in a long time. 6 p.m. on Radio Free Britannia is the Fiona Wynn Wildmains taking over Radio Free Britannia for some Wild Safari.
And she makes some good stuff, too.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Flair. Shut the fuck up and be my friend. Instead of Elf on a Shelf, there's a Flair that glares.
There you go.
I'm sorry. I'm just reading out.
That's Flair. I don't know if Flair's reading both streams or not, but yes, Trick Steve, absolutely spot on.
Yeah.
I am Flair. Shut the fuck
dude,
up.
Don't forget, it should also randomly hit you.
Punch you in the shoulder as soon as she sees you.
Punch you in the shoulder and then hug you. Yeah. And I do know Flair in real life, people. So yeah. She has threatened to kill me. It's okay.
Flair's a sweetheart.
Yeah. She does look fantabulous in her full set of plate mail.
Hey, I tell you what, I couldn't haul that around. I got to give her big props for that. Yeah.
She does bite. Yes. I'm aware of that. You do bite, Flair. Yeah. And Steve is now a dead man too.
Yeah.
And she'll get you after she gets me. Then after that, we do have repeat of the Echoes from the Cavern Saturday, 8 p.m. on Virtue Radio, which takes us to Sunday.
Sunday.
Yep. At the Fair Park Coliseum. Because Laz has not put that sound bit back into
I have
sound
not.
bit.
I've been slacking. I got to get that taken
Well, don't
care
worry.
of.
I've been slacking on a lot of things over the break, so it's no big deal.
I've been slacking on that for about a year.
Yeah. That would be hilarious if Inc. had the ability to send parental ratings so you can provide questionable contents for those who prefer it. That would be a phenomenal thing.
Are you 18? Click yes or no. Simple, you know?
Yes. And then from there, change the dialogue trees. Sunday starts off Virtue Radio, 9 a.m. Strikers rise and shine between 9 and 11. Yes, Flair is a sweetie. She is awesome. 10 a.m. EVL is hosting their crafting fair and training. At noon, Faster and Louder with DJ Dark Lord Sealeth the Rain on Virtue Radio. 12:30 in-game, Bone Blood Goods doing his astronomy night out in Care Drokwich. And the final event of the weekend is EVL is hosting an Upper Tiers XP run. Yeah. Go get your XP.
An XP run. That's
Go attenuate.
Right.
Yes. Yay. And that's our community calendar for this weekend.
But don't forget, you're tuned in to NBNN right here at nbnn.info, twitch.tv/Cynicist, twitch.tv/NBNN News, catching us in replays on YouTube and on Twitch. We do appreciate you all. And of course, thanks for all your support. We're here 5+ years. This is our 5th full season. We were just getting started this year. And we thank you all. Click the links below. Click the links on the website. Become a patron. You know what to do. Britannian Mining Company wants you to check out Black Rock Cove. Black Rock Cove is the place to go for crafting goods in-game. And if you're looking to open a shop or find a place to live, go check them out today. WRFB Radio Free Britannia, bringing you the latest news and entertainment 24/7 around the clock, in-game and out-of-game. And, of course, bringing you great shows like us at 12s and 6s, Mondays through Fridays throughout the week, except this Monday. We're already taking our first break of the year because that's how we roll. Wake up, New Britannia. May or may not be shown this week because down under the whole continent's on fire, so I don't know what the story is down there, but we'll keep you abreast of that. And of course, Fiona and Wildmane will be on Saturday night. Don't forget, tonight you want to check out, of course, the guys in WRFB and the Outlanders. ShroudMusic.com for ABC file sharing. If you're looking for ABC files to get started with and you're new to the game, go check out ShroudMusic.com. If you're an old pro, you can share yours there as well. Our newest sponsor, RebaTest. You can check out RebaTest. Go to RebaTest.com for the U.S. patrons only. And you can try Amazon products and get refunded for them. Try them basically for free. The only thing it costs you is when you cash out, you got a PayPal fee. So, hey, small price to pay for some cool stuff. Caffeus' wares in-game, out-of-game on the Shroud Marketplace, because Caffeus is out there collecting that wood and beetles and other good stuff for you. And, of course, he's got it on the Shroud Marketplace, because Shroud Marketplace is the place to go for all your RMT. That's right. RMT is no longer allowed in the game and is now outside the game. And ShroudMarketplace.com is the place to go to check that out. And, of course, we are really behind schedule on Friday because, again, hey, that's how we roll. So we're going to go ahead and just tell you Shroud Marketplace for all your RMT. If you're looking for anything, go check it out today. Check out Jack's shop. Check out my shop. Check out Skeggy's shop. Check out Caffeus' shop. Check out all the shops out at ShroudMarketplace.com. And let's go ahead and roll those wonderful, wonderful credits. And thank everybody out there. Last chance, if you haven't gotten in on the giveaways, to get in on that action before I close it out, because that's happening any moment. Gonna say thank you to Waldo and the Maynard, Lancel, John Marcus, Nephrina for the bits, John Marcus, Pikachu Kills, Gods for the follows, and Waldo for the resub today. Woo-hoo. And of course, thank you all for tuning in and joining us. We'll be back probably Tuesday because he's temporarily moving here to Florida. Yes, sure. We'll Anyway, let's pull that giveaway Friday. Close it. Our winner is, Dark Blue Monkey for the double shot win today. Congratulations, Dark Blue Monkey. I tell you what, rigged. Congrats to you, and of course, thanking everybody for sticking with us today. We do appreciate it. We've got Elgarian coming up next week, and more right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. We'll see you all Tuesday, maybe.
Monday, maybe.
Maybe too. We'll see you all next week. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you all then.